Hey guys, my name is Lou and welcome to a new Advanced Warfare gameplay commentary. So pretty much today I'll be using the HBR and I'm trying to go for a assault drone, and this is just for like pub stomping or just trying to go for like big streaks like this. So to start things off, I just want to talk to you guys about doing a new series, and I have quite a few that I want to do. So the first one is actually going to be the Royalty all DNA bombs. So it's pretty self-explanatory, but what you have to do is you're going to have to use all royalty weapons and try to get a DNA bomb with every single one that I have. So right now I have two, and it is the KF5 and the HBR. If I don't get a DNA bomb with the KF5 and I fail at it, I'm going to have to use it for the next episode till I actually do. Another rule is actually that you can only go first try. So say you fail the first time, you can't discard that. You have to use that first clip the very first time you tried. So I think you guys get what I mean. Moving on to the next topic, I'm going to talk to you guys about how I play Claw. So pretty much I started playing Claw for I think about 2 months ago, actually longer than that. I've been playing with it for a while now. And I know you guys can watch other, YouTube tutorials. A lot of the people I've shown how to play Claw, they gave me great feedback. They said their aim got better, but it really takes time. You guys have to give Claw time. If you guys can't afford a scuff, or you guys just don't want to buy scuff, or you're not comfortable with it, or your hand isn't big enough for it to actually press the paddles, then you guys can easily switch to Claw. All you have to do is practice and you'll get it. Actually, the first day I used Claw, I was pretty good with it. I was already experienced because one of my friends actually played Claw, so he helped me out. So just give me your opinions below. But I have one last one: how to start a gaming channel. So I know that you guys might think this is a bit cheesy and stuff like that, since I don't have many subscribers, or I don't have actual like good, views, a lot of views or stuff like that. But I might start that. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate because I don't have many subs or stuff like that. Comment down what you guys think and suggestions below. But I'll start a lot of things because I just don't want to do live commentaries or gameplay commentaries every single video. One last thing I wanted to talk about is if I do start any of these videos or series, I'm gonna have to make thumbnails for them and stuff like that. And I also have an intro given to me soon, so I'm just waiting for it right now. And especially for the Royalty all DNA bombs video, that's going to be pretty hard because I'm going to have to get more royalty weapons. But the exception is I might be able to use a special weapon, like a really good special weapon like the Speakeasy or the Obsidian Steel, since I don't always have royalty weapons. Moving on to my next thing is actually going to be a little bit of life story. So most of my friends don't know this, but I used to be into Magic. And I grew up with Chris Angel and David Blaine. So David Blaine, he did all those magical stuff, he was frozen in time, as he called it, like he was in a huge ice block for 3 days, so I really couldn't do that stuff. I already knew that, right? I was gonna kill myself if I did. So I just went on to do like actual magic tricks, like stream magic and stuff like that. But I didn't want to practice. Like there was those how-to videos, revealing secrets, but I really didn't want to practice because a lot of the stuff that it said was practice. So I was just like, screw that. I'm lazy. I don't want to do that stuff. So I ended up just not doing it. And so this is exactly what I did. So my aunt recently gave me $40, and so she told me to use it wisely, right? So I was like, why? This is definitely the wisest choice to buy a magic kit, right? So I showed her, and I think this was in Walmart or something, but I showed her and she was like, okay, just promise me you won't throw it away after, or stop using it after like a week or so, so-and-so days or something like that. And I was like, sure. And you guys all know, I bet most of you guys have had this experience where you stop using a toy after it gets boring. That's exactly what she was saying. Don't do that, right? So I was like, okay, sure. And there's a bunch of magic tricks in there. There's a 40-minute CD to give you step-by-step tutorials and stuff like that. But I was just like, I was the YOLO man, so I just didn't watch that. Too lazy. I just randomly went up and did the actual trick. So this trick this just caught my eye first. So it was like 2 glass panes and a hole. So you'd have to stick 2 cards in, but I didn't want to open a fresh deck of cards, so I just put 2 pieces of paper in there. And so with that being said, yeah, it was probably too thin or something, so you had to stick the pencil or whatever into the hole, and that sounds wrong, but it would actually go through, you'd see it, right? And what's supposed to happen is there wouldn't be a hole in the second one, right? But it didn't work. Like I said, it was probably because it was too thin. So I was like, YOLO, I'm gonna use a real deck of cards. So I just pulled out 2 cards from my fresh new deck, and you know, I went YOLO monster on it, and you know, I poked a hole in it and it worked. It wasn't even Chris Angel's like cards, it could be any cards. So that was a pretty cool part. So that's how I knew the cards weren't rigged or anything. So yeah, I try to show my friends and family, but you know, they said it was pretty cool too. But I just don't want to waste any more cards, so I stopped using that trick. And like I said, there's only 1 hole in the very first one, but not a hole in the second one. But yeah, okay, so actually going to be another thing, a bit of a life story. So pretty much there's this app and I bought it on my iPod 4th generation. You know, back then there was this crappy apps. So pretty much what I did was I just randomly bought the app, right? $2. My dad got me a $10 gift card on iTunes, so I was just like, screw it. $2, bought it. It was like $2 or $1, and I was like, screw it. So I did, and so actually it was pretty good. It was just a coin thing, and you would just like pretend to pour it out. And sometimes you know that big fat plug, that's where you pretend to pour it out. You can pour it out from anywhere, but I had a big fat case, like a gel case, so people would be questioning like. And what you would do is you would like pretend to pour out the real coins, and you would actually have coins in your hands and pretend that they fall out. And they make the noise and everything. And people were like, wouldn't it just fall in your case then? Because I don't know why they assumed that. And I was like, oh shoot. So from then on, I just didn't use the case. You know those big fat plug-in thingies in the iPods and the old iPads? That's what I did. So I just put coins in there, and I just pretend to pour it out, right? So it was pretty good. All my friends knew the trick. It was fake, but the graphics weren't that good, so they're like, how could it do that? So, you know, I thought I was the best magician ever, but obviously I wasn't. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you give a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and favorite this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.